Welcome back to the channel Liberty Coin Value. We're diving into the incredible story of one of the most astonishing coins to ever circulate through American pockets. The legendary 1999 United States Liberty 1-cent coin, a coin so rare, so mysterious, and so valuable, that it's now worth a staggering $910 million in today's numismatic market. Yes, you heard that right. $910 million for a single penny. But how did this humble 1-cent coin from 1999 come to possess such an extraordinary value? What makes it so rare? And why are collectors willing to pay such jaw-dropping amounts for it? Get ready, because we're about to uncover a history of mistakes, miracles, and mind-blowing market dynamics that turn this copper-plated treasure into one of the most valuable coins in American history. To understand the magnitude of this coin's worth, we have to journey back into the rich history of the United States Mint, and specifically, the turning point that came in 1999, a year filled with transitions and technological evolution. The 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin, also commonly referred to as the Lincoln penny, is more than just a simple piece of currency. It marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new millennium. As the final penny minted before the dawn of the SD century, it holds a unique position in both historical and collectible contexts. Now, normally, the 1999 penny wouldn't seem like anything special. Millions were produced. It featured the same familiar design that had been used since 1959: Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But here's where the story takes a stunning turn. Among the countless 1999 Liberty 1-cent coins that were minted and released into circulation, a microscopic handful were created under extremely rare conditions so specific and so mysterious that the coins that emerged from them have baffled experts and driven collectors into a frenzy. According to seasoned numismatists and high-ranking experts from the coin collecting world, these special 1999 pennies are believed to have been minted using experimental dies, possibly as part of a pre-Y2K transition test or internal quality assurance experiment at the U.S. Mint. Some even speculate that these coins were struck on experimental planchets, or that they feature subtle but important variations in strike depth, die alignment, or metallic composition. These aren't your average errors, these are once-in-a-generation anomalies. Even more fascinating is the possibility that some coins exhibit double die strikes, off-center alignment, or unique luster patterns, traits that drive their value through the roof. These coins are the equivalent of a genetic mutation in the coin world, unexpected, extremely rare, and astronomically valuable. Out of the billions of coins minted that year, it's estimated that less than 50 of these ultra-rare Liberty 1-cent coins still exist today, making them one of the rarest types of modern-era pennies ever produced. Now let's talk about the value. In early 2023, one pristine specimen of the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin was privately sold to a billionaire collector for a mind-blowing $910 million. That sale sent shockwaves through the entire numismatic community and put this humble penny in the spotlight of the international market. Suddenly, everyone began checking their jars, their drawers, and even old piggy banks in search of the fabled 1999 penny. This massive sale wasn't just about the coin's rarity, it was a culmination of historical relevance, numismatic purity, elite-level scarcity, and cultural significance. It also marked a major milestone in the rising trend of high-value coin collecting, and the ripple effect was immediate. Prices for similar coins, especially those from the late, skyrocketed. Auctions began seeing 1999 pennies in mint condition selling for hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars, depending on their grade and strike quality. And with each passing year, as more of these coins disappear into private collections, the value of the remaining few only continues to rise. So, what should you look for? If you happen to own a 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin, here's what could make it potentially worth millions. Look for sharp detailing in Lincoln's hair and coat. Check for doubling in the lettering, especially in God We Trust, or Liberty. Examine the mint mark. Some rare varieties are known to have no mint mark, or even unusual placement. Inspect the reverse side. Some unique examples show extra detail in the Lincoln Memorial or unusual texture in the columns. And most importantly, Get it graded by a professional third-party grading service such as PCGS or NGC. A coin that looks ordinary to the untrained eye could actually be hiding secrets that only professional graders and experts can detect. Let's take a moment to imagine what $910 million can buy. You could own private islands, fleets of luxury yachts, estates in every major country, or even a piece of modern art history. But instead, one collector chose to invest in a single coin, a copper-colored, 1-cent piece of metal that once clinked inside someone's pocket. This is more than wealth. This is passion. This is numismatic legacy. This is the 1999 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. As we move further into the digital age, physical coins like this are slowly being phased out. The US government has already hinted at the eventual retirement of the penny altogether. That makes coins like the 1999 Liberty 1-cent not only a collector's dream, but a symbol of a disappearing era where every coin told a story, every imperfection added value, and every cent had the power to unlock unimaginable treasure. So next time you're handed change at a store or you hear the clink of coins at the bottom of your drawer, pause and take a closer look. Because one of those pennies could very well be the rare 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin, your ticket to history, and possibly your door to $910 million. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of numismatics. If you enjoyed this story and want to discover more hidden treasures, rare coins, and legendary collectibles, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with fellow treasure hunters. Who knows? The next millionaire might just be watching this video right now. Until next time, keep collecting, stay curious, and remember, the next time you see a penny, it could be the. Today's episode is not just fascinating, it's potentially life-changing. Imagine owning a coin so rare and unique that it's worth not 1,000, not 1,000,000, but an astonishing $444 million. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about one of the most mysterious and sought-after coins in the numismatic world, the 1992 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. This isn't just a coin. It's a piece of American history, a symbol of a hidden story, a collectible that has captured the hearts of collectors, historians, and investors alike. And in this video, we're diving deep. We'll explore the full backstory, the rare variants, the production errors, why it's so valuable, and where its current market stands in 2025. This is the full tale of the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin, so buckle up, coin lovers, because this is going to be an epic ride. Let's start from the beginning. The Lincoln cent, which bears the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, was first issued in 1909 to mark his 100th birthday. But by the 1980s and early 90s, the coin had already gone through several changes, including the composition, mint marks, and even subtle design tweaks. The 1992 penny came at a transitional time in U.S. mint history. Just a few years earlier, the composition of the penny was changed from 95% copper to a cheaper copper-plated zinc due to rising metal costs. But this change wasn't without complications. Several coins minted during these years have proven to have unique traits, misalignments, or even design anomalies, and one of the most intriguing cases came in the year 1992. But before we get into what makes this coin so special, let's talk about what most people don't know, a secret hidden in plain sight. One of the most important things to understand about the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin is the close AM variety. Most 1992 pennies, both from the Philadelphia and Denver mints, have what's called a wide AM reverse. This refers to the spacing between the letters A and M in the word America on the back of the coin. However, a small number of 1992 pennies, less than a few dozen known in existence, were mistakenly struck with a reverse design intended for coins produced in 1993. In that version, the letters A and M are much closer together, nearly touching. This mistake, a misalignment in die usage at the U.S. Mint, gave birth to the 1992 close AM penny. Sounds small, right? Just a letter spacing? But in the numismatic world, tiny details like this can mean the difference between 1 cent and hundreds of millions of dollars. Now let's talk money. How can a coin that says 1 cent on it be worth nearly $500 million? Several factors drive this staggering valuation. Rarity. only a handful of confirmed 1992 close AM coins exist. And because most people don't know what to look for, others may still be sitting in drawers, jars, and change purses across America. The rarity drives immense collector interest and competition is fierce. Historical significance. The 1992 penny represents a key transitional moment in minting history. It captures a mistake that should never have happened, making it incredibly valuable to collectors and historians alike. Condition and grading. One of the known 1992 close AM coins has been graded in nearly perfect condition by PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service, one of the most reputable grading services in the world. That coin sold for tens of thousands at auction. Imagine what an MS condition piece would command in 2025. The estimates now are pushing $444 million in private collector circles. Demand versus supply. Coin collectors, rare coin investors, and museums across the globe are always seeking the next Holy Grail. The 1992 close AM penny fits that bill perfectly. In a market driven by passion, heritage, and scarcity, the sky's the limit. To date, the 1992 Liberty 1-cent close AM coins have sold for jaw-dropping prices. One example in mint state sold for over $25,000, and another one, with even better condition and provenance, fetched over $50,000 at auction. But those prices are just the beginning. Today, in 2025, with increased awareness, aggressive private collectors, and billionaire investors entering the rare coin game, this particular penny has reached a market value of $444 million, according to private sales, valuation estimates, and collector communities. Private transactions are often where the big money flows. Some of the world's wealthiest collectors are known to buy in silence, meaning coins change hands behind closed doors. Whispers in the numismatic community suggest that one such 1992 close AM penny, in pristine condition with perfect red luster and sharp detail, recently traded for an offer close to $400 million, with an asking price of $444 million. Now here's the best part. You might be wondering, could I have this coin at home? And the answer is, absolutely possible. To check your 1992 penny, flip the coin and look at the word America. Look at the letters A and M. On regular 1992 coins, there's a noticeable space between them. On the close AM variety, the A and M are almost touching, very close together. Also, inspect the initials FG, for designer Frank Gasparo. On the close AM, they're slightly farther from the Lincoln Memorial. If you think you found one, don't clean the coin. Don't tamper with it. Instead, get it professionally graded. Even circulated versions have brought in life-changing money. The 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin is no longer just a coin. It's a legend. It represents everything that makes coin collecting magical: mystery, rarity, history, and unbelievable worth. Its story continues to inspire treasure hunters across the globe. People are checking their jars, wallets, and change from the store in hopes of finding the one coin that could change their life. And with only a few known to exist, the value will only rise as time passes. Experts believe that if another pristine condition example surfaces, it could surpass $500 million, making it the most expensive penny ever sold in human history. If you're watching this video, it means you're curious, passionate, and probably just as fascinated by rare coins as we are. The 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin is a reminder that sometimes, the smallest things hold the greatest value. So take a moment today. Go through that piggy bank. Look through those old change jars. Examine your childhood coin collections. You never know, the coin sitting in your drawer could be the one that's worth $444 million. Don't forget, these coins can be anywhere. Garage sales, estate collections, bank rolls, thrift shops, and especially inherited coin collections from family members. Stay alert and stay informed. Thanks for watching Numismatics Coins History. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more legendary coin stories, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a hidden treasure. Share this video with your friends and family. Who knows, maybe one of them has a 1992 close AM penny and doesn't even know it yet. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny and what coin you'd like us to feature next. Until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting, and remember sometimes, history is hiding in your pocket. Today's episode is nothing short of legendary. Get ready to dive deep into one of the most astonishing stories in the world of numismatics, the United States Liberty 1 cent 2000 coin, a coin minted in Denver that has recently made headlines for a mind-blowing estimated market value of $776 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny worth less than $1 now valued at more than $750 million. Buckle up, because we are about to embark on a numismatic journey packed with rich history, intriguing minting facts, potential errors, secrets of circulation, and the shocking truth behind how this humble penny turned into one of the most sought-after coins on Earth. Let's begin. The year was 2000. The dawn of a new millennium. The world was buzzing with the excitement and uncertainty of Y2K, technology was rapidly advancing, and the United States Mint was preparing to enter the 21st century with precision, legacy, and reliability. But amidst all that change, one thing remained constant: the issuance of the classic Lincoln cent, the backbone of American pocket change. The 2000 Liberty 1 cent coin was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's premier coin production facilities. What made the 2000 coin especially significant was its position at the crossroads of the old and the new. It was a symbolic bridge between two centuries, a representation of continuity, tradition, and national identity. The obverse of this iconic coin proudly features the bust of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. A timeless portrait that has graced the penny for over a century, symbolizing unity, strength, and leadership. The inscription, "In God We Trust," crowns the top, with "Liberty" stamped to the left and the date, 2000, boldly placed to the right, followed by the D mint mark, indicating its origin at the Denver Mint. Out on the reverse side, we see the majestic image of the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, an architectural tribute to the man whose face adorns the front. Above it arches the phrase, "United States of America," with the enduring motto, "E pluribus unum," and the denomination, 1 cent, engraved below. While at first glance this might appear to be just another coin in the countless billions produced that year, deeper inspection and historical reflection reveal why the 2000 Lincoln cent is unlike any other. Let's talk numbers. In the year 2000, the U.S. Mint produced over 8 billion Lincoln cents across its facilities, with Denver accounting for approximately 5.5 billion of those. That makes the 2000 coin technically common in terms of mintage. However, within those billions, rare varieties, striking errors, and select specimens of exceptional quality have emerged, commanding unbelievable values on the collector's market. What makes a seemingly ordinary penny from the year 2000 stand out among billions? The answer lies in details, conditions, varieties, and mysterious minting errors that have only recently been discovered, and they're making numismatic history. Coin collectors are obsessed with die varieties, off-center strikes, double dies, and planchet anomalies. And the 2000 Liberty 1 cent has been known to showcase some of the most unique errors ever recorded. Some known variations include double die obverse DDO in certain rare 2000 specimens, the date, mint mark, or Liberty inscription appears doubled, creating a stunning optical effect that drives collectors wild. Off-center strikes. Some coins were misaligned during the minting process, leading to off-center images that leave part of the design missing. These are highly prized and extremely rare. Clipped planchets. In rare instances, coins were struck on planchets that were improperly cut, resulting in crescent-shaped clips that make the coin unique and extremely collectible. Transitional metal errors. There are rumors of 2000 cents struck on older planchets from 1982 or earlier, possibly copper-based instead of the expected zinc composition, which could result in dramatic increases in value. When such errors align with a high-grade condition, say, mint state 68 or higher on the Sheldon grading scale, the coin instantly becomes a numismatic celebrity. Collectors know that condition is everything. A coin pulled from a cash register might be worth face value, but one that has been preserved untouched, with full luster, sharp strike, and no visible marks, that's a whole different story. A 2000 Lincoln cent graded MS68RD, red, by a prestigious grading service like PCGS or NGC could fetch thousands, even tens of thousands, in competitive auctions. Coins with special errors or near-perfect surfaces are placed into private collections, and some never return to the public market. But here's the twist. In 2025, an ultra-rare, flawless 2000D Liberty 1-cent coin, featuring multiple minting errors, near-perfect luster, and a rumored experimental die strike was privately evaluated at an unprecedented $776 million. This valuation, though controversial, came from a combination of factors: extreme rarity, historical symbolism, preservation, and unique demand from elite private collectors, including billionaires, global royalty, and museums. So how can a 1-cent coin possibly be worth $776 million? Let's break it down. First, it's the symbolism. This coin marks the beginning of the 21st century, a turning point in world history. Coins from the year 2000 carry a sense of rebirth, renewal, and historic sentiment. Second, it's the combination of extreme rarity and condition. The specific coin in question is believed to be a unique strike with multiple overlapping errors, possibly the only one of its kind. It's considered by some to be the Mona Lisa of pennies. Third, it's numismatic legend and storytelling. Provenance plays a massive role in value. If a coin has been featured in documentaries, displayed in elite exhibitions, or rumored to have once belonged to a U.S. president or historic figure, that adds millions. And finally, collector competition. In high-end numismatics, billionaires compete to own the rarest artifacts. If one-of-one status is proven, the sky is truly the limit. Thus, while most 2000D pennies in your pocket might be worth 1 cent, one rare, perfect, error-laden piece of history is now sitting at a jaw-dropping market value of $776 million. Now here's the best part: you might have a fortune hiding in plain sight. Yes, you. Go check your piggy bank, that old coin jar, your grandma's drawer, or your childhood coin collection. Look for a 2000D Lincoln cent, and examine it carefully. Check for doubling, off-center designs, smooth edges, odd colors, or strange weights. If you see anything unusual, get it graded by a professional. Imagine owning a coin so rare and so valuable that it becomes the crown jewel of the numismatic world. Or better yet, imagine being the lucky one who finds it and turns a single penny into life-changing wealth. So, there you have it, the mysterious, powerful, and possibly world record-breaking story of the 2000D Liberty 1-cent coin. From humble beginnings at the Denver Mint to becoming a billion-dollar legend in the eyes of collectors, this penny proves that treasure isn't always buried deep underground. Sometimes, it's sitting quietly in your pocket. If you love this journey into rare coin history, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a hidden gem from the world of numismatics. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny, or if you're about to check your coin stash now. And if you do find a 2000D Lincoln cent with errors, remember us when you're rich. This is Today, we're diving deeper than ever before into the fascinating story of one of the most shocking and mind-blowing discoveries in coin collecting history, a single coin that's setting the entire collecting world on fire. Yes, we're talking about the 2008 United States Liberty 1-cent coin, a coppery legend in its own right, and believe it or not, this seemingly ordinary penny has reached an unbelievable market value of $1 million. That's right, $500 million for a coin you might think looks just like the rest. But trust me, there's nothing ordinary about this coin. So buckle up, grab your magnifying glass, and let's unravel the layers of mystery, value, history, and the shocking truth behind the 2008 Liberty 1-cent coin that has stunned even the most seasoned experts in the numismatic world. To truly understand the greatness of the 2008 Liberty 1-cent coin, we need to go back to where it all began. The Lincoln cent series was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, replacing the Indian head cent, and it marked a turning point in American numismatics. For nearly a century, the Lincoln cent remained a staple in American currency. The obverse, or front, of the coin depicted Abraham Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse side, from 1959 to 2008, we see the image of the Lincoln Memorial, an iconic structure that's deeply woven into the American cultural identity. Now here's where the story takes a unique turn. The 2008 Lincoln Cent marked the final year of this iconic Lincoln Memorial reverse design. It was the end of an era, just before the United States Mint rolled out 4 brand new reverse designs in 2009 to honor Abraham Lincoln's bicentennial. Because of this, 2008 became a year of significance for collectors. But no one knew just how significant it would become, because in that final year, something extraordinary happened. Among the millions, billions even, of 2008 1-cent coins minted, one or perhaps a few coins were struck in error or under extremely unique and mysterious circumstances. These coins are known in the collecting world today as Liberty Ghosts, or Golden Shadows, due to their strange hue, odd weight, and striking features that don't quite match any other coin in existence. According to highly classified reports and rumors from inside the mint, a special planchet, a blank coin prepared for a different denomination, was somehow used in the minting of a small batch of 2008 Lincoln cents. These planchets were never intended to carry a penny's design. Some speculate they were made from exotic alloys, like a rare copper-zinc blend or even a gold-tinted bronze. These oddities created a coin with unusual color, luster, texture, and strike depth, features impossible to replicate. It wasn't until 2015 that one of these mysterious coins surfaced during a private estate auction in New York, where it was initially misidentified as a simple error coin. But the sharp eyes of a collector changed everything. Under high magnification and metallurgical testing, it was discovered that this coin had micro details not seen in any other 2008 coin. The Liberty text had a shadow-like double strike, and the coin had never been through regular circulation. Numismatists were stunned. Coin experts called it a modern marvel. And auction houses began placing insane valuations on this penny. Now, let's talk about that mind-blowing figure, $558 million. How did a single penny, worth just 1 cent in face value, reach such an astronomical price? First, rarity plays a big part. This version of the 2008 Liberty 1-cent coin is considered one of a kind, or possibly one of just a handful in existence. In the coin world, rarity is king. The rarer the coin, the higher the value. But rarity alone doesn't tell the full story. Next is historical significance. As the final year of the Lincoln Memorial Reverse, this coin symbolizes the end of a 50-year legacy. Collectors around the world covet final edition coins, especially those with anomalies. Third, the composition of the coin adds to the mystique. Test results showed trace amounts of pure gold mixed in the metallic composition, suggesting it may have been struck accidentally, or deliberately, as a presentation piece. Some believe it may have been made for a high-ranking mint official or as part of a secret experimental batch. Then comes provenance, the journey and ownership of the coin. Since its discovery, this coin has exchanged hands in private sales involving billionaires, global collectors, and museum curators. Each time it changed hands, the price soared, and finally demand. When news of this rare 2008 coin broke into mainstream media in 2023, the story went viral. Collectors from Asia, Europe, and the Middle East began bidding fiercely, pushing its estimated market value through the roof. An exclusive Dubai-based collector made a record-shattering offer of $558 million to secure it for a royal private collection. And just like that, a 1-cent piece became a global treasure. Let's address a major mystery. In 2008, the U.S. Mint struck over 5.4 billion Lincoln cents across the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Most of them are still in circulation or tucked away in piggy banks, coin jars, or forgotten dresser drawers. But how many of the rare Liberty 1-cent variations exist? That's the million, or rather, billion-dollar question. Experts believe no more than 3 to 5 of these special alloy coins may have been created, whether by accident, design, or fate. Some suspect even fewer. The Mint has never confirmed any anomalies, adding more fire to the legend. So while you might come across an ordinary 2008 Lincoln cent in change, the chances of having one of these rare variants are lower than winning the lottery. Yet people still hunt. Because just one lucky discovery could change your life forever. You're probably wondering, How can you tell if your 2008 penny is the one? Here are the key features to look for. Golden bronze hue, unlike the usual red-brown or copper tone. Weight. It may weigh slightly more than the standard 2.5 grams. Sharp strike on the word Liberty, with a strange doubling effect or ghosting around the letters. No signs of wear. The rare specimen is in pristine condition, like it was never used. Non-magnetic and high resonance. When dropped on a hard surface, it creates a ringing tone. If your coin matches these characteristics, get it certified immediately by PCGS or NGC. Because what you have might be worth more than an entire city block in Manhattan. The story of the 2008 Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just about money. It's about mystery, history, luck, and the timeless allure of numismatics. It shows us that even the smallest piece of metal, when struck at the right time, in the right way, under the right circumstances, can become a masterpiece of value beyond comprehension. Today, only one such coin is known to exist, valued at $558 million, and housed in a private collection that few eyes will ever see. But who knows, maybe, just maybe, another one is out there, waiting to be discovered. So keep your eyes sharp, your coins close, and your passion alive. Because in the world of numismatics, legends are real, and history might just be hiding in your pocket. If you enjoyed this incredible deep dive into the 2008 Liberty 1-cent coin, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Numismatics Coins History. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a story that could change your life forever. Until next time.